Good evening, it's Gavriel Jacknin, and welcome to BJC Halacha A number 1360. Halacha A keeps the Yetzer Hara away. We're going to go back to a chapter that we almost finished, laws of embarking on a ship. We're about to do a very complicated halacha, but I think we can get through this. Once again, dedicated to our holy idea of soldiers. We love you. In cases where it is permitted to board a ship on Friday, like when you're doing a mitzvah, and you boarded the ship on Friday and remained there until dark, late until Shabbos, 11 o'clock at night, even though you went home and remained overnight at home, you are permitted back on board on Shabbos, provided the ship does not make the trip exclusively for Jewish passengers. So you were there before Friday, before Shabbos, stayed at night, went home, came back on the ship, no problem. Let's see footnote number 5. It will not appear as though you are setting out to travel on Shabbos, but rather as though you are going into your house. Okay. However, this is where it gets tricky. However, since you were in your house on Shabbos, you established your residence in your house. It's called Shavisa. Therefore, if the boat sails more than the Tchum Shabbos, there's a certain boundary we have. 2,000 amos or 4,000 feet in every direction. Now, when you live in a city, you have the entire Houston, let's say, as well as beyond the border of Houston city limits, another 4,000 feet in every direction. But in this case, obviously, when the boat sails, you're kind of losing that boundary. So let's see what happens here. I'll read it again. However, since you were in your house on Shabbos, you established your residence in your house. Therefore, if the boat sails more than the Tchum Shabbos, that boundary, that 4,000 amos, and reached 4,000 feet, and reached land on Shabbos, you are permitted to walk only 4 amos, 8 feet. You no longer can walk 4,000 feet. You can only walk 8 feet. But it's forbidden to walk more than that from the landing. Let's see the footnotes. The Shavisa, the residence, refers to your residence on that Shabbos. Your place of Shavisa is the focal point of your boundaries, of the Tchum. The city in which you reside is your place of Shavisa, residence. Your Tchum, your limit to how far you can walk, is described in chapter 95. We'll get there. When we get there, we'll understand it better. If you leave your place of Shavisa on Shabbos, you must remain within 4 amos of your point of exit. Again, 4 amos, about 8 feet. But on the boat itself, there are no restrictions as long as you boarded before Shabbos. You can walk all you want on that boat if you got on the boat before Shabbos. However, if you boarded on Shabbos, you may only walk 4 cubits, which again is 8 feet, even on the boat. Like I said, complicated halacha. Mazel tov, we finished. And wishing everyone a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow.